Now, in this video, we are going to discuss about the address operator and also the various operands. So to do that, first we'll go for the address operator, which is ampersand. The user can obtain the address of a variable in the memory. To obtain the address of a variable, the address operator denoted by symbol ampersand is used. Consider the statement. Suppose if you have P is equal to ampersand A. So what does it mean? Where P and A are the variables, and when the above statement is executed, address of the variable A is copied into the variable P. That is the meaning of this. That is scanf %d ampersand A. Now, what are all the operators and expressions? An operator is a symbol or a token that specifies the operation to be performed and various types of operands. So here, if you are considering that, for example, if you are considering plus equals add operation, star is the multiplication operation, and backslash the front slash is the division operation. For operand, a constant or a variable or a function which returns a value is an operand. An operator may have 1 or 2, 3 operands. So for example, expressions, a sequence of operands and operators that reduces to a single value is an expression. For example, when you are considering the following expressions, here these two are the operands, that is a plus b, a minus b, a star b, a divide b, and a % b. So the A and B are operands, and all these plus, minus, multiplication, division, and percentage, that is the remainder. These are the operators. So in the above expression, the identifiers are A and B are operands, and the symbols are the operators. So the classification based on the number of operands, the operators are classified into 4 major categories based on the number of number of operands. So for example, when you are considering a unary operator, example is plus plus or minus minus, etc. are unary operations. The binary operations examples are plus, minus, star, and division, etc. Ternary operations like examples are question mark and colon, and special operators like comma, size of, etc. are the special operators. What are all the unary operators? The unary operator, an operator that operates in one operand to produce a result. For example, minus 10 A, minus A, comma, star B are the examples. And the binary operator, an operator that operates on 2 operands in an expression to produce a result is called binary operator. For example, we say 2 operands, that is A and B are the operands, and one operator which is the plus. Similarly, A star B, 10 divided by 5, 10 by 10 front slash 5, etc. are the examples. The ternary operators, an operator that operates on 3 operands to produce a result is called ternary operator. A question mark B colon C. So 3 operands that operates on 3. Classification based on the type of operation. Arithmetic operators, the operators that are used to perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and then division and the modulus operations are called the arithmetic operations. These operators perform operations on 2 operands, and hence they are the binary operators. For example, addition plus add 4 plus 2 which becomes 6. Then similarly, subtraction, you have a minus sign which is 4 minus 2 equals 2. Then we have multiplication star 4 into 2 will be equal to 8. Then division, so that divides 4 by 2 which is equal to 2, and modulus, that is the remainder of 4% 2 will be, the remainder is 0, so it is equal to 0. Then modulus, it divides the first operand by second operand and returns the remainder. The remainder is the result obtained after modulus operation. To perform modulus operation, both operands must be integers. This is very important. So here, suppose if you take up an example, if I say 1 divided by 5, so 5 is an operand. So 5 divided by 1. So this is the quotient and this is the remainder. Of course, 5 into 0 is 0. So 1 is the remainder. So here 1% 5 will be equal to 1. Minus 34 by 5. 5 minus 34. So 5 6 are 30. So the remainder is 4. So 30 minus 34% 5 will be equal to minus 4. Similarly, 3 divided by 5 minus 5. 3% minus 5. The remainder is 3. So equals 3. So this is how you will be able to get this. Minus 3 by 5, which is equal to 5 minus 3, which is again the remainder is minus 3. Minus 3% 5, which is equal to minus 3. Example, C program showing the usage of the arithmetic operators. Suppose if I say include stdio.h and conio.h main, if I considering the variables as a, b, c, d, e, f and g, wherein you have the integer values. So this is the memory representation of that, wherein you have the garbage value, because we are not assigned any value so far. So just the moment when I say integer, it will going to have the memory location in the address. We're going to have 2 bytes for each variable because of the integer. Then these are the memory representation. If a is equal to 10, what happens? B is equal to 2, what happens? So the memory initialization, which will going to take place. C is equal to a plus b. Then what will going to be the value now? If you are considering the a as the memory location of 10 and b as 2, then it becomes 10 plus 2 will become 12. So 1 and 12 here. So if you consider d is equal to a minus b, so then d will be equal to, in the memory location of d, you will going to get it as 8 now. So as and when you are trying to execute, this memory representation keeps on filling up. Then when you come to e will be e is equal to a star b, which is 10 into 2 will become 20. So you can see here 10 into 2 will going to become 20. F is equal to a by b. So 10 divided by 2, which will be equal to 5. So you can see that f will be having the 5 location. And g is equal to a% b, that is 10% 2, which will be equal to 0. So you can get the value of g as 0. You can see that memory location here as 0. And then the output, printf percentage d plus percentage d, which is equal to percentage d slash n abc. So a plus 2 will be equal to 12. So this is how you will going to get the output of 10, 2 and 12. Then we have the printf for the subtraction a minus b. So percentage d minus percentage d equals percentage d slash n. So a comma b comma d. So that is the output what you will trying to get. Here it is 10 minus 2 will going to give you 8. So this is the memory, this is the variable names a, b, d. Then percentage d, printf percentage d star percentage d is equal to percentage d backslash n, which is a comma b comma e. So 10 into 2 is equal to 20. So 10 into 2 is equal to 20. It will go to be the memory location. Then printf percentage d divided percentage d, that is a by b, which will going to give the value of e, that is the f. So 10 by 2 is equal to 5. So which is equal to a, b and f you are going to get. Similarly, percentage d, percentage d, which is equal to percentage d backslash n a comma b comma g, which will going to be 0. So then this is how you will be able to execute this program. Now we will try to solve this by using our C program. So to do that, first I will go for the Turbo C++. Then we will write the simple codes for all these things. So to do that, so first I will go for new. So first we will say include stdio.h, then include conio.h, then void main, open the bracket, clr that is the clear screen. Then we will say int a comma b comma c comma d comma e comma f comma g. Then we will initialize the values. A is equal to 10, b is equal to 2, then C equals A plus B, then D is equal to A minus B, then E equals A star B, then F equals A divides B, G equals A percent B. Semicolon. Now we are going to write the output statements. So printf percentage D plus percentage D equals percentage D backslash N, close the quotes, A comma B comma C. Then printf percentage D minus percentage D equals percentage D backslash N, A comma B comma D. Then printf percentage D star percentage D equals percentage D backslash N, A comma B comma E. Then enter printf percentage D backslash percentage D equals percentage D backslash N, A comma B comma F. Then printf percentage D, then percent, then again we want percent D equals, because 1% is to do the operation and the other percentage is to get the symbol, and then this percentage D for the variable address. Then percentage D backslash N, which is equal to A comma B comma G, and close the bracket. Then we have get ch function and say close it. Now when you want to enter, so I will go for the comparison by step. So we want clear screen, A equals 10, B is equal to 2, C is equal to A plus B, D is equal to A minus B, E is equal to A star B, F is equal to A by B, G is equal to A percentage B. So first it will going to execute all these values and simultaneously, and the get ch function. So this is how you will be able to get these particular values. Now if I want to give the space between these two, like 10 plus 2 is equal to 12, 10 minus 2 is equal to 8, 10 star 2 is equal to 20, 10 is equal to 10 by 2 is equal to 5, 10 percentage 2 is equal to 0, there the remainder. So if you want to give a space here, you can give the space between these two, and similarly between these two. Then now we have the space between these two. Similarly here you can say, then here this will going to be more clarity. Now for you it will be more clarity. You will going to have percentage D, percentage D backslash N. So now when you try to execute this modified S, so you have all these things which you will going to get. So this is how you will be able to get the final answer. So this is how you are going to execute the statements of how that the printf statement will going to work. We have been explaining with the arithmetic operators by using the printf statements how this can be executed, and also it's a small demonstration of a simple program on the usage of arithmetic operators. So I will just come out Alt F8 which so now. So in our next video we will going to discuss about the other program which is on the types of conversion. Thank you.